I mean, the Dodgers being in it, that gained most of the viewership. But overall, it was a fantastic series. I do think, though, that because the Dodgers won, we're looking at a strike coming 2027 for baseball. Um, the Dodgers can't keep getting away with this. I think some of the smaller markets are getting frustrated. Dodgers gave Shohei Ohtani um, like 600 million and deferred almost all of it to 10 years down the road. So 2035, he's going to start collecting on that. And he's just getting $2 million a year between now and then. And something's got to give. I mean, some of these larger markets get so much revenue that teams like the Reds, I would say even teams like the Cardinals, historically good, but just small to moderate um, market. I just don't think that we're going to be able to see some of these teams compete on the same level anymore, and something's got to give. So uh, look for an MLB lockout coming 2027. And one of the big things that'll be discussed is the salary cap. Um, MLB contracts have gotten extremely inflated. When you look at Juan Soto, when you look at Aaron Judge coming down the road, Ellie De La Cruz, O'Neal Cruz, um, some of these guys are going to get monstrous contracts. Like I'm wearing a Joey Votto still bangs shirt. Joey Votto got 120 million or something like that in 2010 after he won MVP. And it's really just Atlanta, the Yankees, the Phillies, and the Dodgers that just keep running away with this thing. Luckily, we did have the Blue Jays, who are a large market, but in Canada. And they didn't have to spend $2 billion on a team to make it to the World Series. So it was refreshing in that fact. There were a couple plays that need to be talked about in Game 7. First of all, the home run by Miguel Rojas. Not would never have guessed that that guy would have hit a home run ever again. He hadn't hit a home run since like September 19th. His bat was extremely cold, and all of a sudden he just rips off a huge home run to tie it up in the ninth. Then it looks like the Blue Jays are going to score and win the game. Bases are loaded, and it looks like it's going to be a ground out, but it looks like the runner's going to be able to score. Well, his third base coach told him to not be that far off the bag, so now he had to run further, and he was out by that much. So who knows if he had a bigger lead, maybe the Blue Jays would have won. I do certainly think that there needs to be a conversation with that third base coach. Um, his lead was only like 2 feet off the bag. It really wasn't big. When anybody who's played any level of baseball knows that when you're on third, you don't want a terribly big lead like you would on first or second, but you want a okay lead. Um, I think they were just trying to play it safe, and then safe ended up biting them. Well, then it looked like they were gonna be able to win it on in extras, and then they brought in the Dodgers brought in Andy Pages, um, came in and took out his own left fielder to catch the ball, and he saved that game for the Dodgers. I honestly, you could have thought about giving him the World Series MVP just on that catch alone. That was a fantastic play. You got to give that up to him. But if you look at some of the other plays in the game, it's just like it seemed like Vladdy was trying a little too hard to hit a walk off home run, be heroic. There's couple of things that you gotta do when you're in Game 7. Like, yes, it would be fantastic to hit a walk off, but you gotta remember, just get on base. You got a team that got you there. Just get on base.